In this video from Ventichic, we delve into our top 10 predictions for Rolex launches in 2024. Our comprehensive compilation considers various factors, including economic indicators and historical patterns that shape the brand's direction. Let's start. Rolex price increases. Rolex has indeed implemented a price hike at the beginning of this year, which came into effect on January 1st. This change follows a pattern observed over the past 2 years, with Rolex consistently raising prices at the start of the year. While not universally embraced, the decision falls within the company's discretion. The surge in demand, coupled with Rolex's commitment to maintaining high product quality, justifies such adjustments. It's important to acknowledge that individuals able to afford a $10,000 watch are likely to accommodate a $10,500 price point. While continuous price increases may pose challenges for prospective Rolex buyers, they also benefit existing Rolex owners by helping to preserve the value of their watches over time. A Rolex model that is phased out this 2024 will become a symbol of distinction. It's currently speculated that Rolex is encountering production challenges, particularly concerning the red color used in the GMT Master 2 Pepsi bezel. Given Rolex's meticulous production standards, it wouldn't be surprising if the Pepsi 126710 BLRO model faces discontinuation this year. The GMT Master 2 Pepsi has been an iconic timepiece for decades, and its potential discontinuation may disappoint many enthusiasts. However, Rolex has a history of reviving discontinued models once production challenges are overcome, so there's hope for its return in the future. Furthermore, there's speculation that Rolex might introduce a Coke version, featuring a black and red bezel as a replacement for the Pepsi model. This could offer a fresh take on the classic design while addressing any production issues with the red color. Collectors can expect to observe a significant increase in the production output of Rolex. The ongoing discussion about Rolex expanding its production capacity has been circulating for a while, starting as rumors and gradually becoming more concrete when Rolex confirmed its plans. While these changes will take time to fully implement, we anticipate that 2024 will be the year when consumers begin to see the tangible effects of this increased production. Signs to watch for include more watches available for purchase at authorized dealers, popular models reappearing in display cases, shorter waitlists, and a noticeable drop in prices on the secondary market. Rolex will revive a vintage classic. Rolex is set to revive another vintage classic, following the success of last year's introduction of the 1908. A vintage reissue, and a solid gold Daytona reminiscent of the vintage Paul Newman reference. This year's forecast for Rolex includes a continued focus on launching watches with a vintage-inspired aesthetic. One potential reintroduction is the perpetual calendar moon phase model. Original vintage pieces of this model are rare in the pre-owned market and command high prices, often reaching well into the six-figure range at auctions. Rolex to revive the hype for the Oyster Perpetual. Rolex is poised to reignite interest in the Oyster Perpetual dial. Back in 2020, Rolex took a bold step by introducing a vibrant range of colors for their Oyster Perpetual collection, causing a sensation in the watch world. This once entry-level Rolex watch quickly became highly sought after, facing scarcity issues and fetching prices twice its original value on the pre-owned market. While Rolex has since phased out some of the color options, the demand for the Oyster Perpetual is expected to return to its previous levels. It seems Rolex views the Oyster Perpetual lineup as a platform for boldness, excitement, and innovation within their brand. There's speculation that Rolex may introduce new variations of the Oyster Perpetual dial this year to rekindle enthusiasm. One possibility is that Rolex might explore textured dials as part of their design strategy, moving away from vibrant colors. This approach has gained popularity and contributed to the elevated status of brands like Grand Seiko in the watch collecting community. Rolex Submariner with a 37mm size. A surprising forecast for this year is the launch of a 37mm Submariner by Rolex. Traditionally, Tudor has followed in the footsteps of Rolex, but this prediction suggests a reversal of roles. Last year, Tudor introduced a 37mm Black Bay diver, which was met with tremendous enthusiasm and proved to be a resounding success at Watches and Wonders Geneva. This move by Tudor likely inspired Rolex to explore smaller watch sizes, aligning with the growing trend of smaller watches. The launch of a smaller Submariner is anticipated to appeal to individuals with more petite wrists, including men seeking a smaller size or women eager to join the Submariner collection. Rolex Submariner with rose gold. One of the most anticipated desires from our 2024 Rolex predictions is the introduction of Submariners in both two-tone and solid rose gold. Rolex's acclaimed Everose Gold, known for its warm tone, could seamlessly complement the Submariner collection. The inclusion of rose gold opens up numerous possibilities for new combinations of dial and bezel colors within the Submariner line. Traditionally, the Submariner collection has been restrained in its use of colors, often revolving around green. The incorporation of rose gold holds the potential to inject excitement into this collection, offering collectors a diverse selection of watches to enhance their collections. Rolex Sea Dweller. A bold move for Rolex to elevate the Sea Dweller collection to new heights would be the introduction of a chronograph reference in a 45mm case design. This expansion of chronograph offerings beyond the Daytona is not far-fetched, especially with Rolex's increased manufacturing capabilities. With the potential for economies of scale, producing more chronograph movements becomes rational. Notably, besides the perpetual calendar and the Sky Dweller collection, the chronograph movement is the only one not shared with any other collection. Additionally, a competitive trend has emerged between Omega and Rolex in the creation of exceptionally deep-diving watches. It wouldn't be surprising if Rolex responds by equipping the Sea Dweller with a chronograph, strategically aiming to capture a portion of the Omega Planet Ocean market share. Rolex Gray Market. The downward trend in the prices of used Rolex watches on the gray market is expected to continue in 2024. Two significant factors support this trend: the increased supply of Rolex watches and the exit of flippers from the industry. As Rolex enhances the availability of its watches, the sense of scarcity diminishes, challenging gray market dealers to sell watches previously considered hard to obtain at a premium. With reduced purchasing power, gray market dealers struggle to command higher premiums, impacting flippers who rely on quick resales for profit. As flippers leave the market, there will be greater availability for collectors to purchase watches at retail prices. Combined with Rolex's increased supply, this is expected to contribute to a decline in the prices of pre-owned watches. Previewing Rolex offerings. Leaked images of upcoming releases often surface before official reveals at Watches and Wonders. These leaks, possibly from authorized dealers or insiders, reduce surprise at launch events. To maintain the element of surprise, it's advisable to avoid forums leading up to Watches and Wonders. What are your opinions regarding the 2024 Rolex predictions discussed in this video? We'd like to see your answers and opinions in the comment section. And that concludes our video. Thank you for joining us here at Ventichic. Remember to leave a like and comment on this video. Make sure to subscribe to our channel to stay updated on future releases. We'll see you in the next video.